Good morning, Jose. Hey, bro. Are you? I have to ask you a question. Like, I'm glad you're here. Like, I'm so glad you are here. I have a father question, bro. Um, you know, I feel like venting right now for some reason. Um, Jose, are you here? Like, my my daughter is 17, and she is a cheerleader, and it's her senior year. And I've been nagging her to tell me, her game schedule so I could be there. Gracias, el güero. And I've missed a lot of her games this year because she doesn't give me no information to show up. She doesn't give me no info to show up. She doesn't give me no information. And I told her, if you want me to be there, I'll be there. But give me the info so I could be there. I don't want to keep hounding you about this. Like, if you don't want me there, you don't want me there. So this morning I get a text from her mother saying tonight is senior night. If I could be there. And it bothers me because I ask her over and over to let me know ahead of time if she wants me to be present. And I get a text message from my daughter that says, "Hey." That's all it says, "Hey," and that's it. I'm waiting for her response, and she hasn't responded after that. Um, as a father, I feel like I'm on the outside looking in most of the time with my daughter. You know, me and my ex are separated. We're divorced, so she lives half the time over there and stuff like that. Am I being sensitive? Like, I want to be part of her life. I asked her for years to keep me included in her daily life. And recently I just said, you know what? I'll be there when you want me there. Um, am I being sensitive? Can anyone answer? Jose, you still here? A father, a mother, anyone that might be a teen. Like, I don't know. Like, am I being too sensitive? Anyways, um, maybe I'm being sensitive. Well, maybe I am. I'm just overthinking everything probably. Can anyone answer me or nah? Nope, nope. All right. I'll move on. What does scrap mean? What does scrap mean? They are very important to me. And the fact that she don't keep me included, yes, she says I can say a prayer for you. Um, it sucks. Like, the question is, tonight is senior night at my daughter's football game. She's a cheerleader. She don't let me ever know ahead of time these things because I live about an hour and a half to 2 hours away with traffic from my daughter and my son. And I always ask her to keep me included in all her activities. Let me know when your games are, and I'll show up. But she don't tell me nothing. I have to. I always have to badger her, like keep pestering her, bothering her for information. So I told her, like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it no more. Like, I'm not gonna beg you to be part of your life. You let me know when you want me there. But I keep asking her, and again, this is her senior year, so I've missed a lot of her games. And you know, it it's financially a hardship for me to go back to back to back to Orange County from where I live. And I want to go tonight, and I'm gonna go tonight, but I'm a little bit butthurt that I hear this from her mother and not me. I mean, not her. Like, she fucking sent me a text message this morning. My daughter says, "Hey," and I'm waiting for the response. And my ex, sent me a text message that says, "Tonight is senior night. Do you want to be there?" And it does. I do want to be there, and it does hurt me. Um, I don't think I'm a bad guy. As far as being a father, I've always tried to be there for her. Never have I missed anything that I know about. I pick them up weekly. Uh, I don't know. And again, like, this part of me doesn't want to go because, like, why can't you communicate this with me? but I don't want to miss out on it, so I'm going. But do I make sense? I think I'm rambling right now. I'm rambling, and I just want to know if I'm right or wrong. Like, should I feel fucked up about it, not knowing? Again, I could have switched my days from seeing them Wednesday to Thursday because it costs me money every time I go out there to pay gas and do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and every time I pull teeth, and I told her like I won't be there if you don't want me there. Like, and it hurt to say that to her, but I would beg her, hey, let me know your schedule. Hey, call me once in a while. Hey, like I want to be there. And she's not receptive. And I know that after the divorce, things were said between her and her mother about me that my daughter had no reason to know all these things. My daughter had no reasons to know details of our divorce or some things that were made up. I'm not a saint. I know that. I'm not a saint. Every time I go, it's like I'm not even there. Like she doesn't acknowledge me that much at all. I always ask her, hey, Mija, let me take a picture with you. And I gotta go, Dad, I gotta go. I see every other cheerleader stand by their dad or mom to take a fucking selfie. And every time I ask her for a selfie, she's like, Dad, the bus is leaving. I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. And it's like, fuck, man. Like, not that again, I don't post something about my kid on the internet or shit because that's personal to me. I don't take pictures of my daughter to fucking like, boast or brag or oh, look, he's such a good dad. Everything I do in my personal life is very personal. Um, yeah, like it sucks. For her quinceañera when she was 15, she's 17 now. I kept asking her to dance with me and she wouldn't at her own fucking party. And I was like, I felt terrible. So I have a lot of resentment, but I love my daughter. And I know that things were said, about me that might have or not been true. But man, like what happened between me and her mother is between me and her mother. And that's how I feel about it. So right now, I'm sorry, I'm not teaching, I'm venting. I apologize for that. Um, I can't help but to feel um, shafted, like shortchanged. My since my daughter was born and my son born, that's all I fucking care about. She goes to therapy. She goes to therapy. Like she goes, yeah. And again, like I know she has daddy issues. And again, all the issues that she has are manufactured because a lot of them ain't true. I was always there. Like her mother told her that I was never there. I was there every fucking day. I worked. I was the provider. I got home late sometimes because I was the only one working like the entire marriage. So like to me, like yeah, I wasn't there in the day or sometimes after, but I'd be there in the evening. Like but man, like I go out of my way, run rabbit run. Every time I go, I drive an hour and a half, 2 hours one way. I can't like me and her mom. We're good. Like we talk and the kids, but I mean I don't know what there is to heal. Like they try to say all kinds of shit about me at court, and some of this shit is unforgivable. Like to me, it's unforgivable. Like I don't, and I'm gonna say this, and maybe I shouldn't say it, but I didn't curse my baby mama because she's my baby's mama. I didn't fuck with her. Like let's say, I didn't fuck with her afterwards because that's the mother of my children. But a part of me wanted to like fucking curse her for all the shit she said and did. Like to me, like she ruined my relationship with my daughter, and I wanted to fucking curse her, but I didn't. And I know it sounds harsh to say, but it's the truth. You know, I'm a bit of an asshole. I hold grudges. I hold, I am very one a person that will fucking take something to the grave and I won't forgive or forget. And I know I'm a hypocrite for that. But with her, I was like, that's my kid's mom. Like if something happens to her, like it affects them directly. So I wish nothing but the best for her, no matter what she said and what she did. And again, I don't ever want to hurt my children in that fashion. But I'm saying too much. I'm saying too much. Thank you so much, Yamaya-san. No, I do. I show up, Angel Susana, when I can because if they don't let me know, I can't. You know what? Run, rabbit, run. I've lit candles for her, my daughter, and it goes okay for a while. But I don't want a false relationship with my kid. Like I always talk about free will, and if this is what her heart feels, then this is what her heart feels. I don't think I should fucking mess with her free will because she's my kid, and I want her to want to fucking let me know these things because she wants me to be there. Hola, Diana, ¿cómo estás? I want her to let me know these things because she loves me and she wants me to be there. And my daughter has this way of like every time I see her, I don't know if you've seen 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. Every time I see my daughter, I gotta make her like me again. Every time I see my daughter, it's like I gotta win her over every single fucking time. It's fucking tiring. It's tiring. Hey, lovely, how are you? I'll try something, but I don't want it to be a falsified. If that's what she feels, that's what she feels, and I gotta deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay, lovely. Just venting, just venting. So today, I'm gonna say this. Today I was gonna go live all day because I have to pay the mortgage on the first, and I was gonna try to make money today. So now I might be short on my mortgage because I have to go do this. So everything always falls like I'm a planner. I plan accordingly to the things I gotta do. Thank you so much, Yamaya-san. May you be blessed now forever. May may the source always guide you and Yamaya always protect you. Um, so it fucks with me because man, like sometimes I don't want to continue to fucking put myself in a vulnerable position with my daughter, but every time I see her, I go belly up. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Gracias por las bendiciones. What's up, Carlos? I'll work on your shit today, brother. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. And if you are what you say you are, bro, then you're special, and you gotta fucking watch you gotta watch your light. Because if your light goes completely dark, Carlos, then you might be a bad individual. You know what I mean? But keep the light on, bro. What I mean is your humanity, your divine light you have within you. All right? Because you are like I consider myself as like a person that works both in the light and the shadow. But because it's been a long time, like I found Santa Muerte around your age, 15 or 16. But I wasn't, let's say, as advanced as you are. So you can go either way. You go into the darkness or you can go into the light. So I want to make sure you keep it, level. I can talk today. I'll be driving to Orange County again today, so I can take calls as I'm driving. All right, I'm done venting. I apologize for putting my business out there. You know, all right, Diana. I know. I gotta get ready in a little bit. I gotta take my meds. I gotta shower. I'm gonna iron up. I'm gonna fucking crease up my shit. I'm gonna get G'd up so I can feel better about myself. I'm gonna put on some fucking, either 501s or Ben Davis and try to feel fucking better about this shit. I know. I'm like sometimes if I fucking feel good, it comes from the outer in. You know what I mean? Well, I gotta probably not. Yeah, look good, feel good. Well, get it, Damien. The red is for passion, for love, for desires, for wants. Not just love, but like your passion towards everything. Oh man, my socks go to my knees, always G'd up from the feet up. You know what I'm saying, though? I'm a old school motherfucker. Like I always uh the blue one is for wisdom, knowledge, insight in business, education, um, stuff like that. It works good for even business acumen. You know what I mean? Well, she's represented in a very negative way nowadays, and that's why I do what I do. Um, yeah, it's time to set boundaries. I agree, and I thought I did. Ah, I'm so cute. Thank you. Why am I so cute? But again, like I'm like I'm done venting, I guess. I just was feeling all kinds of ways this morning. Well, yeah, Maya-san, I think there's a connection to Santa Muerte, the death energy, and everything. I think every death deity and goddess or god is one and the same. Like I think Santa Muerte is Hecate, is Anubis, is like Azrael, is the angel of death mentioned in the Bible, is Kali, is Miquatutuil. So I believe that they're one the same. It's just through different let's say times in history, or even lost in translation, or for different cultures, she presents herself in a better way. She's my daughter, Bear. What am I supposed to do? Like cut her off 100? I can't. Like that's the one thing. I'm gonna say this, my kids, and I'm gonna say this, and it's true. My kids are my kryptonite. I'm very hard about everything else, and my kids are my kryptonite. I can't ever like just cut them off 100%. Like not my no, I can't. Are you a Bear? Are you a father or a mother? I don't know if you're. I'm sorry, I don't want to offend you, but I don't know if you're a dude or. Yeah, I try to be hard, bro. Um, it's just different. Like I can't say that I could ever cut off my kids. Like it's pulling to her. Train goddess. I mean, I here's the thing is, oh wow, great great grandmother. I'm gonna say this. One time, my daughter says to me, "I don't know why you pretend to be a good dad. I don't know why you pretend to be a good father." Like she was mad at me for some shit, and I'm like, "Baby, I don't pretend to be a good father. I just pretend to be the best dad I can be for you. I'm sorry if I have shortcomings. I'm sorry if I'm not perfect, but I'm the fucking father you got." And it hurt my feelings when she said, "Why do you gotta pretend to be a good dad or a good father?" And it's like I don't pretend. Like I think I'm being a good dad, but she thinks it's some kind of fucking like some kind of shit I put up for the world to see. But I don't even fucking like I don't even floss it like that. I don't be posting shit about oh my kids and mine. I don't do none of that shit. Like my relationship with my kids is very personal. Um and man, like that comment hurt. It cut deep. Like why do you pretend to be a good father and a good dad? It's like damn. Like I'm not even pretending. I was trying to be the best parent I can be for you because you know I'm not a by nature I'm an asshole maybe. By nature I was a thug. By nature, all kinds of shit. No, my daughter's fucking 17. Danny Martinez, that's a good sign I think. It's accepting the petition. did the candle turn black or gray or anything, or is it clear? I think she does though, Danger. Like I think she knows how to fucking hurt. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. At 17, I remember having a sharp tongue, like because I knew I was a jerk. I have a question. How does Santa Muerte deal with people who cheat on their devotees? You got to make a petition for the energy to go back. Justice, Ravens front, and sometimes they, they reap what they sow. Train Goddess, I know Bear, and I don't know if you all been here. I always talk about setting boundaries and set standards. I talk about that shit all the time, and I say it. I'm a hypocrite at times. I'm not perfect, you know what I mean? Like, but I say it because it's easier to tell somebody than to actually do it, and I realize that, and I've said it before. And I know girls are evil, Train Goddess. I'm glad you said it. you know, Raven Front, is it clear or no? And again, I don't ever claim to be a great father. That's a good sign then. I don't ever claim to be a good father. I claim to be the best dad I can possibly be for my kids. I know I'm not perfect. I know I'm a fool. I know I'm fucking like, I'm a screw up in a lot of things, but I try my best at being a father. That is the one thing I've always tried my best at. It's the one thing I thought I was meant to do when I became it. Like, I have given my life to my kids the moment they were born. I will die for them. I will take people out for them. I will happily serve a lifetime for them. Like, no problem. Do it with a smile. Thanks, Danger. I appreciate it, bro. Much love. Bro, it's just hard. Like, I don't know if you got kids or older kids, but fuck. Like, what's funny is, Gotti, like, I wish she was, like, if she was just a dumb teenager that was a shithead, I'd be like, all right. But she does it with a plan to hurt. Like I think she does. It will get better, I hope. Morales, fuck it. I got my son still. My son is my heart right now. He keeps me whole, and I love my daughter, but my son right now keeps me in a good headspace. And I'm not gonna lie, my devotion to Santa Muerte helps me through all this shit. And I'm gonna say this, like, I don't care what anybody says. I love my daughter and I love my son. Um, but my daughter was the one that changed my life forever. I never knew what unconditional love was until I held my daughter in my arms. I didn't know her. I had just met her, and it was like, I'll give my life for you. At that moment when I held her in my arms, it was something that was life altering. When I say there's life altering moments, for me, it was the top fucking thing in my life that made me want to be a better man. I stopped drinking. I stopped smoking. I stopped doing all the bad shit I was doing for my daughter. I wanted to be a good dad. And the moment I held her in my arms, it changed my perspective on everything. I just met this little motherfucker, and I loved it unconditionally from the moment I grabbed it. The moment she was in my arms, I knew, I loved her like I've loved nothing before. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy to have that kind of fucking love for something you just fucking met. I've seen a lot of things in my life. I've seen people get taken out. I've seen people get run over. I've seen horrific things in my life. Horrific things in my life. What made me fucking buckle What made me fucking almost pass out was one time when my daughter caught her hand or her finger in the door. I turned yellow and almost passed out because that was my baby. I've seen people get clipped. I've seen people run over into fucking mush. I've seen all that shit in my lifetime. But what made me fucking bend was seeing my daughter catch her finger in a door jam. I almost passed out. I could stand to see all kinds of shit, but not my kids hurt. Not my kids suffering. That's crazy to me. And that's truth. I've seen some fucked up shit in my life. Thank you, Bear. I appreciate it. But again, like for those that are parents, I guess you understand. Yeah. As big and as tough as I think I am, all right? As big and as tough as I think I am, I only went to one appointment when they got their shots because I couldn't stand to see my babies get hurt. I couldn't sock the doctor. I couldn't beat up the fucking nurse. I couldn't go to see them get their shots done because I felt that I was not protecting them. I know that seems stupid. Oh, my kids are everything too, and I'm gonna try that, love cats. You know what I mean? I keep, dude. I couldn't be there in the I couldn't be there in the room when they got their shots, and that's truth. I'm not that strong when it comes to my kids. I'm not that strong. Like I'm gonna say this, and don't take this the wrong way. I'm a little bitch when it comes to my kids like that. Like I don't like to see them hurt. I don't like to see anything. I'm a fucking little bitch. I bitch up, like for real. In every aspect of my life, I don't bitch up. When it comes to them, I bitch up. Like that's just I I can't help it. And again, like I get emotional when I think about it. Like I've I'm not gonna fucking lie here. I've cried to her. Like, hey baby, like why don't you fuck? I've cried in silence. I've cried it by myself. I've cried and I've cried because I feel like I don't know. I feel fucked up. It's the only thing I ever really. My kids are the only relationship I've ever had. I've given 100 to, like 100, without a doubt. I can't give 110 or 120 because that's not possible. I give 100 to my kids. If it was possible to give more energy, I would. It's the only relationship in my life that I've nurtured from the get go. And again, I'm gonna say this: my son is special. I love my son so much. He's almost a carbon copy of me. But my daughter was the first, and she made me realize all these things. So there's something special about that first fucking child, and I don't want to say it because my son is so fucking special. My son is so fucking special. Like I love my little guy 100%. Like again, my heart is divided between both of my kids. But my daughter was the one that made me realize all these things. She made me grow. She made me want to be a good man, a good person. I got you, Trent. And look, this is why I'm good at what I do because I feel the pains of people. I feel that because I've been through all this shit. When you're called to serve, it's because you've been through bullshit. And I've been through a lot of stuff in my lifetime. I have good times, bad times. Have had times that I fucked up. I had times where the situation was fucked up. And through it all, I was protected. And even though I would fall, I'd rise. Even though I would fucking stumble, I'd fucking catch my balance and keep going. And it's through the grace of God and Santa Muerte that I've done that. And I know it sounds fucking cliche, but I live for this shit. You know what I mean? But I think it's affecting. I'll talk to you, Train Goddess. I'm gonna have to talk to you privately because I don't want to, stop telling yourself that you're an ass. I'm an asshole though at heart. I'm gonna tell you guys, I. It's so easy to be bad, right? And at some point, I think bad was what I excelled in. And you know, I'm still not perfect. I'm a sinner. You know, none of us are perfect, but I'm the best version of myself now than I ever been. You know what I mean? You know what? And that's the thing, danger. There's truth to that. As a man, you gotta take it. As a man, you're expected to pull through, and as a man, you're supposed to fucking. At least the men from my generation, you gotta be tough and stern. You know, when I lost my kids and their mom took them away from me from a while, I cried daily. And my dad would be like, "Mijo, no llore." Like my dad was like, "What the fuck?" My dad never seen me cry, so he couldn't. He was disgusted by me. My dad. He didn't even want to like fucking aguántese, sea hombre. And like I'm not gonna lie, I cried when I couldn't see my kids for like the first few months of the separation because she took them and didn't allow me to see them. It 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 was killing me slowly. And through the grace of God and Santa Muerte and the support of, I'm gonna say, my mother and father, even though he was a bit fucking harsh, um, I got through it. I got 50-50 custody of them. Supposedly, my daughter, I don't force her no more. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be done with the conversation because I feel like I'm putting too much out there, and I don't want you guys to see me as weak, but I am weak when it comes to my kids. In every other aspect, I can be strong, no matter what. I've confronted death many times when it came to my own personal fucking livelihood. I've I've seen it all. I've done it all. I've been through, you know, the terrible times of you're fucking 81. Oh my god. Then wisdom flows through you. I'm gonna have to talk to you, Bear. Like, bro, maybe you gotta give me some fucking maybe you gotta fucking give me some truth medicine on the phone and like tell me to fucking like don't bitch up and shit. So maybe I'll talk to you. Maybe you can give me some, set me straight. You're really 81? Or you fuck? Hello, Queen Bee. How are you? Long time no see. ¿Qué has hecho? What have you done with your life? All right, look, I'm gonna say this. I apologize for coming on here and fucking like, pouring my heart out or bitching up. Some people might say, fool bitched up. Well, fuck it. Hello, Angie, how are you? But I apologize. I'm sorry for this, for being all, emotional. Thank you for this. Um, Jason and Rose Hernandez may be blessed now forever. May Santa Muerte protect you and God guide you. Awesome, Bear. Okay, Queen Bee. Oh no, it's okay. Right now, like I'm gonna get off because I have an unexpected trip. Hey, what's up, intuitive mind, sleepless? I have an unexpected trip back to Orange County today. Like I got hit with a last minute thing. And I had today. I had contemplated pretty much the day to try to make money to make my mortgage, and now that's fucked up. And then tomorrow's fucking Halloween, so I'm gonna do the the dad thing today, tomorrow, and I did it yesterday. And every time I go to Orange County, I spend a lot of money on gas and shit, food, because I thank you, Bear. I appreciate it. You know, being broke. I know. Thanks, Danger. I appreciate it. And again, like it just I don't know. Like I almost sound like a bitch right now. And I'm sorry if the word bitch, but it's from my generation. That's how we used it. We use it like I feel like a fucking bitch. I feel like a little bitch right now because I feel like, why me? Like, why me? You know, um, I will Galact. It just happens to be. Um, I'll get through it. And again, I don't want to show weakness because when it comes to you guys' problem, I'm better at that shit. My own issues are different. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you, Mano. I appreciate that. I appreciate all your guys' support and thank you for not calling me names like punk ass motherfucker. Like, thank you. Um, look, no, for real. I've always said it. Our struggles, our hardships, our pains and sorrows, they forge us and make us stronger. Oh shit, you're in fucking Kentucky? Oh, you're my neighbor practically. All right, Galactic Wiz. Carrie, much love to Kentucky. I'm in Paris, California. Ah, síguele, Queen Bee. Uh, thank you so much. You gotta yada got bands. Hey man, if you got some bands with some feria, hook a motherfucker up. Paris is where your blood is. Awesome. Well, that's where I'm at. I'm originally from LA. I'm a transplant here. I've been here for about 4 or 5 years, I think. I am from a small town called Wilmington, California, in Los Angeles County, right next to Long Beach, Carson, Compton, Watts, Harbor City, San Pedro. I'm in that area. But oh, you're from Bloomington. Nice. Well, nice to meet you, Galactic Wiz. Carrie, you said? You said Carrie, right? I don't want to get it wrong. One of your exes from where? Wilmington? Look, I got my W right there. I got my HA for Harbor area. Yep. Look, and in my W, there's a heart right over the harbor. That's my neighborhood. You gotta have the W if you're from Wilmington. All right. Really? Who was he? Train Goddess? Was he an East Sider or a West Sider? Because I was a West Sider. And he was probably an East Sider. Oh shit, 225th Street. And Watts. S. So you're from Florencia, right? Florencia 13, S Southsider, Florencia 13th. So you're from LA too, Danger? Am I wrong or HA? I'm from the HA, bro, Harbor area. Wilmington. Nah, you're not too old, Bear. Shit, 81. You still got vigor. So fuck that. You're not too old. I'm gonna say this, then I'm gonna get off and get ready because I'm gonna iron up my shit and everything. If you're ever in Wilmington, go to Red West Pizza. Trust me, you'll thank me. Go to Red West Pizza. You'll thank me some other day. If you're ever in Weemas on the west side, go to Red West Pizza. It is the best pizza um, that I've ever had, and I'm not being partial. I love pizza in general. Shit, maybe one day, and anyone's from in the area, we'll go get Red West, man. I'm down. Um, Whoever's in the area, one day we should just go to Red West. If you're within a 30-minute to an hour fucking drive, let's roll up. I think I still got fucking street cred where I could protect y'all. You know what I mean? Like, um, all right, Queen B, send me a message whenever you can. Hola, Mars Val. La Tortita from Hollywood. Thank you so much, Bear. I appreciate that love and support. Um, no, you said you're Hollywood or where? No, you're not the Hollywood one, huh? Where you said you were from? No, you're not from Hollywood. There was another torta last night. It was funny last night we were talking about food, and I said I'll take a torta, any kind of torta. You know what I mean? Any kind of torta, a torta or a torta. And it was like, you know, I'm like, who the torta in here tonight? And there were some girls that said, and I was like, oh shit, I like me some tortas, both kind. You know what I mean? Edible and edible. All right, just kidding. I'm making jokes now because fuck it, humor makes me feel better. Anyways, where did you say you were from, Marsval? Because there was someone else said I'm a torta, but they were from Hollywood. You're not from Hollywood. I forgot where you're from. But I was like, you know, shit. Much love to my tortitas out there. Pan dulce, damn. You got a creamy feeling? Shit, pan dulce. Anyways, I'm gonna get going before I say some dumb shit. Yeah, that's how I do, Bear. I always make inappropriate jokes. I'm telling you, like my humor is sometimes crass, but I can make people laugh. Maybe sometimes people are turned off by me, but I am who I am. Um, all right, everyone. Um, Blessed day, Mars Val. Look, if you can talk later on today, Train Goddess, I'm gonna be driving. Um, Maniaca is fully up, and I'm gonna talk to a few people. Diana, if you're still here, I'll send me a message. I'll come back in the evening, bro, after the game. Right now, what I should do is prepare my readings, so I'm gonna get back super late. Um, Thank y'all so much for being here and hearing me out. I'm sorry, I I didn't. When can you talk? I rather if you can talk, that'd be better. All right, let me know when they're asleep because I'll probably be driving at that time. Um, Again, thank you for listening to me um, bitch and complain about life. I apologize. I didn't do no real teachings today. Um, all right, Angie, we'll talk right now. You know what? Right now, I'm gonna do some ironing. Probably, I could probably talk and iron at the same time. No, let me know when your babies are asleep, we'll talk. Okay. There's more to you, I think, and I wanna go over it with you, and then we'll figure things out and get things in the right direction. All right, cool. All right. Anyways, thank you so much for the love and support. Sorry for the fucking the garbage I was spewing, and I'll be back in a little while. All right. Thank you so very much. Pray for me today. Pray for me that I get to Orange County. My daughter's happy to fucking see me. She wants to take pictures with her fucking dad. That you know, just pray for me. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. YouTube. I love y'all.